it's one in your life chance opportunities to take part in a world championship in your own country. We had a marathon in Norway for almost 10 years ago. So it will be the most important day for 2014.
No, that's true. I had a, let's say, an impressive record, always top 5 in the last 10 years. But you know, when you get older, you have to sacrifice some races. And you know, in the past, I used to go full gas, like the chairman says, in all the races. Now I still go in full gas, but the others they go even more full gas than me. But you know, I have to choose more my goals, and that's what I made last year. In the first part of the season last year, I had some doubts about the bike, to use 29, 27, 29, 27. I was always turning my head. I had a crisis in my brain. So finally, I find the way, and you know, since June till the end of the year, that's where the results they come out. I had no problems in my brain, and then I just pushed to the top, and it was perfect.
It's hard to do serious cyclocross if you also have to make a base for the new season. So I just did some smaller races. It's fun, and it keeps me also explosive.
I don't have a reason for quitting or stopping on this level. But at the same time, I don't want to make that decision now. If I had to, I would say yes, I race for also Rio. But I don't want to do it final before in end of the season, October, November.
Last year, Andre and Thomas, they wanted to reach top 10, top 15, and actually they were in the podium. So they have not many things to ask me at the end of the year. But for sure, every time they come, I try to give my advice or my comments or my point of view. And you know, finally, we don't need to build a copy of Hermida. We need to build new riders with new personality, and I can teach them, but for sure they have to choose their own way, and that's what they are doing. And honestly, they are doing with a lot of success, so I'm pretty scary for this year.
Yeah, I have still a lot of goals in mountain biking, and I want to reach them, and I hope I can do mountain biking as long as Gunn-Rita and José, and then we'll see.
Tak určitě poslední sezóna pro mě byla.
Of course, the season was great. When he remembers the race in Andorra, when he finished second in the World Cup, he puts it even higher than the title U23 World Championship.
20 let, takže pro mě ta sezóna byla úžasná.
The biggest part of the season is cross country, but yeah, like José said, we will start also in the Cape Epic, and yeah, this also good publicity and some good marathon race, and I want to make also a goal from the World Championships marathon. Yeah, I did it once before, but I saw some that I have the level in a marathon in the Cape Epic. I can compete with the best of the world. So yeah, let's give it a try for the Worlds.
Yeah, my focus is for sure the World Cup, the overall ranking, and I want to do some podiums. And the main goal is for sure the World Championships. I want to have the good shape there and try give my best, and we will see what come out.
There is only one bike, big one, Big 9, yeah. I know that the mechanics prepared the fully Big 9 for me, I heard. And I think they already started to prepare me racing in Cape Epic next year again. So I might have to be on a fully after the season, but for the season it's definitely only the best bike in the world, and that's the Big 9.
I decided to stop cross-country in Rio in 2016, and then I don't know, if I win the gold medal there, maybe I continue one more year for cash in cross-country. If not,
maybe we can collect for you a little, huh?
You have to be honest always. And no, but in cross-country I'm gonna arrive till 2016 in Rio, and then I'm gonna decide if I do other kind of events, can be marathon or enduro, or even if I stop my career. I think it's enough. With 20 years in my shoulders, the backpack is pretty heavy, and I need to leave place for the young generation.
Yeah, I have some goals. I want to be back on the World Cup podium, and there are a few World Cups, so a few chances, but in the end it's also the World Championships which counts, and I want to be fast there, yeah.
Tak já musím říct, že
Well, even though the last season was fantastic, he wants to make it even better for this year. His main goal is the World Championships, where he wants to get better place than the 8th place in Pietermaritzburg. And his training so far is going very smoothly, no injuries, no sickness, anything. So he's looking forward to Cyprus.
I think I will ride with the big 9. Last year I rode with the 29 bike, and I think it's the best bike for me. I like the hardtail, but for sure I will try the full suspension in some races, and then I will see what I race at the World Championship.
I'm going to start the season with a fully 29. We are going to make Cyprus and Cape Epic with the fully 29. In my opinion, it's going to be the bike that fits to those two races. And then as soon we hit the World Cup races, that they are much shorter and more explosive, so I'm going to switch for 27, 29.
I will focus on cross-country, but I will also compete at the sprint races, because when it works, I can be very fast.
Tak já určitě budu pokračovat na MERIDA Big 99.
He will stick with Big 99 for sure. He said that this bike is the best bike he has ever ridden. He can even imagine to race on the hardtail again. So he will have 2 bikes for himself. So he will definitely stick with the fully.
For sure, we start both with the same bike in the Epic and also in Cyprus with the fully. And I think most of the World Cups I will stick to the Big 9.
Sport marketing, that's a pretty important marketing tool. And on the other hand, it's not just marketing, and it's not just for publicity and images and build up the brand awareness. For us, it's also pretty important to run professional cycling teams on mountain bike, as we have here, or yesterday, the Lampre Merida Road team. It's important also for the R&D department to develop good bikes, to develop the perfect bike for racing. It's a big base and a source to gain a lot of information and test results, and that's, in my opinion, the best tool what we can do.
In my opinion, it's not so much the mixture of the ages, it's the chemistry that the team develops. It's just the team spirit that they develop, and it's more, as I said, the chemistry, and not age group, young or old. I mean, you can have a perfect mixture of age groups, and you have a bunch of young idiots and a bunch of old idiots, and at the end of the day, you're just working with idiots. So it's the chemistry that makes a good team. Yeah, it's gonna be mainly cross country. We're gonna focus on of course, the World Cup and the big races in cross country, but we're gonna select a few marathons. I mean, the team overall World Cup is always one of our big goals, and I know it's a good motivation for the guys, and because they know they don't just fight for themselves, they also fight for their teammates, and yeah, we want to attack there, but we know it's hard because there are a lot of good teams out there.
As I told you before, we have a long tradition in mountain bike cycling and in mountain bike racing. A successful team, it's an unbelievable good team, and everybody knows worldwide the MULTIVAN MERIDA Biking Team. We stepped in last year in the road cycling as well. Now we have both, and for us it's clear, and the mission is clear, and it's not just a vision, and we go ahead and we run the team for many years more, hopefully.
That was it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you for your attention, for joining the annual press camp of the MULTIVAN MERIDA Biking Team with Andi Rottler, Gunn-Rita Dahle, Julian Schelb, Ondrej Cink, Thomas Litscher, Rudi van Houts, José Hermida and Fabian Aust.